Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numithrandor, and today we're going to be exploring the lake. I zipped on through here after slaying the dragon of the lake, the freezing ice dragon last time. Now I'm going to wander about the perimeter of it, because I believe there are a couple items of interest along the borders. One of them, on the opposite side, I believe, in that cliff wall over there, is a dungeon, a cave, I think. And we'll be wandering over that way during today's episode. Depending on how long that takes, we might also do a bit more exploring of the region right in front of the Fire Giant's boss arena. Now here we have something. Golden Rune. 11. So, a chunk of runes that. Though, not all that useful to us at this stage. No, we've long had access to Moog's palace. And thus, a nearly unlimited supply of runes. That said, they're going to have to get to New Game Plus for that particular rune reserve to start leveling up quickly. Because at the moment, if I went there, it would take a good long while of grinding just to get one additional level. I'm over, I think, like 600,000 just for a single level now. That's what happens when your level gets up into the 200s. Oh, and we have a crustacean to kill. Or be killed by. I hate these things, I really do. Okay. My bad. Let's see if this goes off before I get hit, but I might well die before it has an effect. Nice of you to back away. Okay. Okay. Oh, you just walked out of range of that, did you? Ay. I gotta say, rather piddling reward for that monster. The little red variant, all the way down beneath the royal capital, is just about as awful as that thing there was. Similar level scaling, I assume. Oh, and I think I see like 3 of them up ahead. And I just had that much trouble with one, so... Let's open this with firepower. One down. I do not know how you didn't notice me, but, ow. I'm not going to complain about you making my life easier. Strip of white flesh again. Ugh. Now that I think on it, why exactly am I picking up bits of flesh. Cured meat. Where's the... well, we'll start with the cured meat. Or the dried liver. Cured animal liver, dried out after pickling in a yellow medicinal solution. Okay, much less information than I was hoping for. Ah, there we go. Thin strips of flesh taken from a bloodless creature. Material used for crafting items. The dried meat toughens the constitution, boosting resistance. It's known for its long-lasting effect. Okay, so it's just meat. Okay. I don't know, I was hoping there would be a little more to something that sounds so unpleasant. No matter, I suppose. Very minor point to get hung up on. More jellyfish. That reminds me, I'm still... can't remember where to go to deliver the jellyfish summon. I've kept forgetting to look that up before I start recording. Well, I'll get around to it at some point. Now then, we've worked our way around the far side of the lake. Now let's go to the cliff side of it. And see about finding the cave. I was thinking I needed to stop off and heal and rest at the Grace there, but killing all of the lobster? Well, whatever they were, whatever the crustacean sort of thing was. Killing them restored enough of my flasks that I can carry on without issue. At least until we get to the mouth of the cave. Alright, doggos up there. We passed the, oh, I forgot about you. You're still a thing, aren't you? Yep, I'm not fighting you on foot. I had more than enough of that already. Yep, just going to snipe you lot if I can help it. Too far. Snipe attempt failed. But, to be fair, he's not exactly getting away with it either. Okay. Now, I believe there's a cave in the cliff around here. However, I'm thinking I have to go further back this way, as I believe that it is up a level from where we are now. Let's see. I thought I heard something move. Was there another prawn after me? Yes, that was the other word I was looking for. Bogart, our old friend, was selling prawn meat. Ah, there's the cave. And as expected, has a stone sword seal. Alright. Gonna need some light for this one, it seems. Spirit Caller Cave. Oh. I believe I remember this one. Yeah, most of the enemies down here are spirit summons. And snake-snail creatures are the only actual enemies to deal with in here. That is, if this is what I think it is. Let's just... Nope. No hidden path yet. Oh, yeah. And you can see one from here, too. Oh, good, okay. I wasn't entirely certain that I could one-shot the little snail bastards. But thankfully, we can. At least with a flying leap, we can manage it. And that makes this a fair bit easier. As that means all I have to do is locate the snail and smash him right quick. And voila, no more trouble. Precious item. Hero, you say? Rune Arc. And Hero's Rune. So hero in the literal sense, I suppose. Although, not quite the same as it is in the Souls series, where you could literally find the soul of a hero. The remnant of a mighty soul, a mighty warrior. Whereas now, we're only dealing in... Oh. Disciple of Okina. Oi Seppuku. I'm gonna let you have to hop your way back up here. Nope. Ouchie ouch. Guess I should have followed my own advice from the start, shouldn't I? But... well, got a bit caught up trying to kill him the old-fashioned way. Which turned out to be a mistake. A path back this way. Is this the way we... No, definitely not the way we came in. Okay. How about back this way, then? Actually, is there anything else around here? Shimmering pool. Interesting in itself, but... be wary of hole. Oh well. Nothing jumps out to me, so we shall carry on. If I remember rightly, not only do we have to deal with samurai like the one we just ran into, but also a godskin apostle, I believe. It wasn't the noble, it wasn't the big fat one. Oh, I see you. And now I've killed a good chunk of your summons. Oh, The white reed armor. Wonderful. Now I have to get around. Yep, try to stop me from killing your little wormy boy. Didn't think so. Granted, if I had actually had to fight all of you, that would have been a fair bit less enjoyable for me. Let's see, we just picked up the white reed armor. So let's have a gander, shall we? Okay, looks like it's a slightly heavier piece than that. Ah, there it is. Armor of the white reeds, fashioned from banded iron plates, worn by the Inaba, head disciples of the great swordsman Okina. The Inaba traveled in pursuit of not only the master who abandoned them, but also proper deaths, won honorably through hard-fought combat. To be a white reed is to seek death, fitting for the Inaba, who desired nothing more than to die by the sword. Kind of a cool set. But, at the moment, I favor the attire of the Lord of Blood. And besides, if I was going to use the Okina set, I would have to change up a number of my armor pieces to match it. And unfortunately, one of the only sets that matches it is the Reed set. Kind of a sad thing, there's hardly any Eastern Japanese-style armors in this game. To be fair, there weren't that many such sets in any of the Souls games, but I certainly wouldn't mind seeing more in Shadows of the Erdtree, perhaps. Now then. Okay. Now I have to remember where the blighted wormy boy is. Where are you? I know that I don't have to fight the Apostle. Or do I? I forget already whether or not I actually have to fight this guy. Oh well, won't hurt to have Tish help me out with this. And I'm a fair bit better armed than I was the last time I had to deal with one of you things. Not that that helps if I can't aim. Okay. Where are you? I'm curious. Let's kill the second one, since that is not too difficult to do. Oh. say before getting smashed. Down you go. Okay. Oh. Ah, okay. Now you show up. Godskin swaddling cloth. Wonder what that'll be under. Probably not crafting. Or bolstering. Oh, that's right, I need to go. Need to go and hand off a few things. Let's see. Not there. Definitely won't be in the weapons category. Is it a talisman? Yes, it is a talisman. Godskin swaddling cloth. Successive attacks restore HP. Sacred cloth of the Godskin Apostles. Made from supple skin sewn together. Successive attacks restore HP. The gloam-eyed queen cradles newborn apostles swaddled in this cloth. Soon they will grow to become the death of the gods. Ay ay. Well... I wonder, does that mean that the gloam-eyed queen no longer possesses the swaddling cloth? Was this the only one that she possessed? And is she therefore no longer the well, not necessarily no longer the gloam-eyed queen, but instead no longer raising the godskins? I don't know. And I don't know what the godskins really are, either. Are they children of the divine? Related to Marika, perhaps? Assuming, of course, that the gloam-eyed queen is, herself, related to Marika. I would say there is information leading in that direction, but... I could not say definitively who the gloam-eyed queen even is, if I'm being honest. Now then, since we have plenty of time yet, we're coming back here to the Church of Repose, and we're going to wander this section a bit. I wish to explore as much of this as I can before we come to grips with the fire giant. And admittedly, I am also putting off a particular trip that I am tempted to make. Oh. Would you let me go? That came far closer to killing me than I would have liked it to. Great big evil bird fighting a giant. Did I go? Nope, not too far. One of you things I can deal with. And I would prefer the giant, personally. Nope. And that right there is why I prefer the giant. I tried to roll. Ugh. Getting me ready for the fire giant, are you? Since he loves to roll about like that too. Okay, that actually comes out a lot faster than I think it would. Down you come. Almost feel bad putting you guys out of your misery. Considering what was done to you, self-evidently evil. Defeated by the forces of the Erdtree. Broken by Marika. Uh-oh. Too many. I'm going to get on my horse now. Oh, and another... Okay. Okay. I bit off a bit more than I can chew here. Nope. Oh, and there goes Torrent. Oh, might have some help. Let's see if it even gets here fast enough. Ooh, Torrent didn't die. Good. Oh, damn it. Jump, jump, jump. Ow. Come on. That finished you. Ay. Oh, did you manage to put down the other bird? Good on ya. Now die. Oh, okay, that's a lot of damage. Holy hell. Okay. Looks like I've ridden partway back to the church. Yeah. Ay. I'm not sure that I've ever actually attempted to clear this place properly. Always just ran right on through when I saw the giant murder birds. Simply never looked back, never thought it was worth looking back. And I hold to my original estimation. That was pretty terrible. Ay ay. Well, let's at least see what winnings there are. I believe there was an item around here that was being gnawed at. More giant mini hands. Let's see. Definitely want to kill as many of the little hands as I can. Because each of them has a chance of dropping somber 7s. I would love it if they drop 8s or 9s too, but that's a bit much to ask for such an easy enemy. Oh well. Now, I believe the corpse was around here. Ah, there it is. Fan daggers. That most definitively was not worth the fight I just went through. Absolutely not. Not for just bloody 5 fan daggers, no. A little too far, eh? Oh. Sneak up on me, will you? Oh, you hurt Torrent. You'll die for that. What do you drop? Beast bone. Oh, not much of anything, really. I am definitely happy that I turned sorcerer partway into this run. Okay. And back that way is just more or less the area I went through last time. So, alright. I'll count this as good enough. Ay, that engagement with the birds was far harsher than I was expecting. Nope, sounds like... Ah. Yep, more fighting. But I'm not going to bother with them. No. Our path leads us towards the domain of the fire of the last of the giants. But we're not dealing with him just yet. No, still a little bit more. A spirit spring. Wonder where this will take us. Ash of War, Troll's Roar. Now, how do I get down? From here, we should survive. Nope. Ugh. And we're inside of the church. Okay. Miscalculations have been made. Okay. Now just to sit and wait. Far longer than I would like, frankly. Okay. Well, let's figure out where my runes wound up. My bet is they're still at the top of the cliff. Yeah. So at least we know this is not the place to drop from if I want to live. So now we have to figure out where they want me to go. Work my way back toward the spirit spring, maybe? Looks like I might be able to make this jump. Okay, we made it. Little Hans is coming for me again. Oh well. The Crucible of the Giants. And across the way, the Arena of the Fire Giant. And there's the bridge, or what counts as a bridge to it. But again, not just yet. There is more to explore over this way. Including a new site of grace. Summoning pool also. Another chain that we might use to reach the fire giant. But there is an entire area over here yet. Looks like that chain would have been attached to something else, but I don't know what it would be. It seems part of the land of this region has been destroyed. Nope. Oh! Oh, I forgot it. Actually, I didn't forget about you. I just didn't think you were in range here. Yes, and there's another giant a ways off launching projectiles. Ow. You stopped me healing. But then completely whiffed me with your mega stomp. Oh, yeah, and there you can see. Great big old bastard lobbing gigantic pots of awfulness at you. Don't know what you're aiming at, but I'm gonna have to ask you to stop that, good sir. cease and desist at once. Now that's just... I would ask you not to get close to your compatriot. Yeah, okay, that stomp comes out real fast. And does more damage than I would like it to. Yeah, I'm done trying to be clever about fighting you. What do you drop? Arteria leaf. Crafting component, lest I'm mistaken. Not even that rare of one either. Not like the Trinus lilies. But then again, Trina is one of the more obscure figures of lore here in the lands between. Oh, blast it. Get over this way then. I'm not having your friend whack me with projectiles. I'm rather glad you don't have gonads, otherwise I would have been in them a second ago. Okay. Got quite the pitching arm, haven't you? Well, I'm going to go punish you for lobbing nonsense at me. Oh, and there's another one. Let's see if we can avoid fighting that one until after we've killed the lobber. My oh my, but whatever would left this skull was a true giant. Makes all these other ones look like children. Again, I hate how fast that comes out. It's just quick enough that I think I should be able to dodge it, but I can't. Nope, not quite. You had just a little more oomph in you than I would have liked. Okay. A little more down this way. Now, I've worked my way over yonder, so what have we here, if anything? More Arteria leaf. The Erdtree itself is beautiful, but I find it hard to define anything as beautiful with all these corpses blocking the view. Frankly, simply seeing all the corpses does take away from the beauty of this, don't you think? Oh well. Not as if I had any part in the wickedness that occurred here. I've come in far, far too late to either help or harm anything here. Stare at me, why don't you? I don't know why you just stood there and took all that, but, I don't recommend it. Well, goodbye. for all the good it's done you. Ay ay. If those things were not so annoying. Oh, I remember this. Oh yes. Oh yes, true ginormous Hando over there. Can I snipe you from up here without you hitting me? No. Can Ricard's Rancor get you? Yes, it can. Good. Kill it with fire has never been more appropriate. Come on. There we go. And that was only worth 5,000 runes. Despite how gigantic it was. Ugh. It didn't even drop any smithing stone 7s. Yeah, I get nothing. I grant that I cowered behind a corner and just sniped it to death with fireballs, but would you willingly walk out and face a thing like that in the open? Would you really? Ugh. Well, let's check around here. See if we have anything interesting. Very, very long fall that way. Oh, little Hanses. Would be interesting if we saw a true giant. One of the... one like the creature that left that skull back there. Wonder if we'll get to see such a thing in the DLC. Would be interesting. Ah. Sneaksy. Oh no. And I almost died there just because they kept staggering me. I do not appreciate that, not one... Ruined my own line. That's what I meant to do to all of you. But then I got denied repeatedly. Well. Well, I do have a decent number of smithing 7s at least. Decent, I say. Without the 8s and 9s, they're not quite as valuable as I should like. No matter. enough of you things. Truly enough. And the Crimson Horror bubble tier. Aye aye. Quite little escapade that led us on, huh? But that's precisely why I chose to go on this little expedition. There was a lot to find out here. And now that we've found all that... now that I've remembered, let's go to the Church of Vows. Good old Miriel will not complain if I bring to him forbidden knowledge. A fair bit more open-minded than Corin is. Quite the change, seeing greenery again, after our time in the tundra.
Greetings. Do you need anything?
I would ask you that. I have 2 to give you today.
Oh, what have we here? Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not native to the world. It is but a contrivance. All things can be conjoined.
And what of this? The Golden Order Principia.
Oh, what have we here? Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not native to the world. It is but a contrivance. All things can be conjoined.
Interesting. I would have thought that you would... think the Golden Order Principia would be... faithful knowledge, non-heretical? But apparently you think it is heretical. Radagon's Rings of Light. One of the incantations of the Golden Order fundamentalists. A gift of gratitude to the young Mikola from his father, Radagon. Produces a golden ring of light and fires it across a wide area. And yet, the young Mikola abandoned fundamentalism, for it could do nothing to treat Melania's accursed rot. This was the beginning of the unalloyed gold. And the law of regression. Incantation of the Golden Order fundamentalists, one of the key fundamentals. Heals all negative statuses, dispels special effects, and reveals mimicry in all its forms. The fundamentalists describe the Golden Order through the powers of regression and causality. Regression is the pull of meaning, that all things yearn eternally to converge. Mimicry, eh? Interesting. Giant flame, take thee! One of the incantations that draws directly from the power of the fire giants. Hurls a massive ball of raging fire. Charging enhances potency and causes the ball of fire to explode. There is no record of this incantation in common prayer books. Only a select few prelates know of its existence. And much the same thing for flame fall upon them. Oh well. This in particular law of regression is going to prove very interesting in a short while. And it makes me glad that I have not yet, well, burned the Erdtree. Yes, I shall put off that for as long as I can, to be sure that there's nothing I'll miss. And on that note, I think I'm going to call it quits here. It would not do to rush ahead unwarily. So, if you've enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and also, do check out some of my Genshin Impact stuff. I've been thinking about starting a series on that game as well. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. But, until next time, have a good day.